Morning. I would like to welcome you all to St. Mary's Hospital on the celebration of 1 year with R.E.A.C.H. My name is Lisa Stone. I am the National Director of the Health Initiative, which the acronyms are Hospital Emergency Literacy Program. And St. Mary's Hospital has been a part of R.E.A.C.H. for 1 year, and we thank them tremendously. Having been born here at St. Mary's Hospital just a few years ago, I have a very tight-knit, close, passionate love for St. Mary's Hospital. And it thrills me to be a part of this and to launch this national directive here for R.E.A.C.H. where we would like to provide a book for every child that enters the emergency room, whether they're a patient or a visitor, to put a smile on a child's face and redirect their thoughts in a time of crisis to a children's book. There's a number of things here that are on display that can show you what we do here with R.E.A.C.H. And what our main focus, certainly right now, is we're striving to raise the bar on services to children in crisis. Raise the bar. Put a smile on children's faces. Redirect their thoughts when things are tough, whether it's a parent or a brother or a sister. But every child that comes into the emergency room will receive a book. And the feeling of a book in a child's hand puts a smile on their face and puts their mind at ease in a tough time. What you'll see also on display are these backpacks. And the backpacks, and right now it says R.E.A.C.H. St. Mary's Hospital's logo is on this backpack. And we would like every emergency room right now starting in the state of Wisconsin and then to take it nationwide to join this program. Books are provided for the emergency rooms when needed. We have books, we have the resources, we have the people, and we have the pilot program that has found that the R.E.A.C.H. program it works, and it's been very, very successful here at St. Mary's Hospital. Someone that can shed light onto the experiences with the R.E.A.C.H. program and the backpack program within the emergency rooms is Jeannie Sefrud from the St. Mary's ER. If I can kindly have her come forward and share a few personal stories that she has and the benefits that this program has. So those that are out there that other hospitals, we want them to join and be a part of this tremendous program and take it statewide and nationwide. Because what's better than seeing a smile on a child's face? Jeannie, if you'll come forward.
The emergency can be a scary and very nerve-wracking situation for adults and for children. And our goal in the emergency room is to try to emotionally calm the child down, either them being the patient with an injury or their mom or dad as a patient. And by reaching out 5 minutes out of our time to give this child a book, it really does let them calm down and kind of come back to their level of thinking. 3 years ago, my family experienced R.E.A.C.H. program, but it was through the law enforcement and the fire department. And we had a fire at our house, and after everything was said and done, it was just my son and I, and Endeavor Mountville Fire Department and Endeavor Police Department gave my son a book. And he kept that book for 3 years after the fire, but it was a great therapy after the crisis to be able to talk about it and be able to discuss the issues that we went through and how we can do things better. In the emergency room, I've experienced a lot of children coming in either homeless or their parents or patients or them in general as patients. And just taking that 5 minutes of the nurse or doctor in a uniform, that can be overwhelming for them to sit down and just take that time and showing them and giving them this book and reading through it. It helps them escape the trauma and the emotion that they're going through. We are making goals right now to make sure that every child gets a book in the emergency room. Because after they leave the emergency room, they do take it further and they do talk about the crisis that they were in and was help them to decide on how they would be able to handle the situation or a situation after that. Thank you.
We're now going to have the actual co-founder of the Reach a Child program, Paul Gilbertson, come up and say a few words about this tremendous program. We have a great crew, a great staff, and most importantly, a tremendous leader. So Paul, if you can come and say a few words.
Again, I just want to thank everyone for being here and for the opportunity to allow Reach a Child to reach kids in your own community and in your own facility. And I know without Stephanie, who works from St. Mary's, she initially contacted me and said, Paul, why don't we start a program giving books to kids in emergency rooms? I tell you, when I'm out here now 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in this nonprofit arena, I realize how many different applications for a children's book can come in handy at different situations, different locations. We've recently started the District Attorney's Program, which Tom Farley is going to head up for us. Lisa's heading up our national initiative with emergency rooms. We have Suzanne, who's going to head up our backpack program to make that even a stronger, more national program. And we also have a jailhouse and prison type of program. We're giving books to every child that comes in to visit an incarcerated mom and dad in a prison, because those kids are falling through the cracks. And I just want to be thankful for the community seeing this opportunity to embrace Reach a Child, become a partner with our program, because I can see the books have not been the problem. We can get books, and we can get books by the truckloads. What we'd like to do is get them in the hands of children when they need them at the most critical times in their lives, under various circumstances, various traumatic moments, so they can shift their focus to something positive instead of watching the scenario develop around them. So with the help of all the different emergency rooms in the state of Wisconsin and throughout the Midwest and throughout the country, we want to make sure this program takes off, becomes a national initiative, and my goal in a 5-year to 10-year vision is to see Reach a Child become a global program, because I'll tell you, a book can be a life-changing experience for a kid in a moment where they need it the most. I never realized the literacy component of a children's book, a simple gift like that, the life-changing concepts that can come out of it. If you have a child that all of a sudden never read a book, gets a book from a police officer or some person of authority, reads the book, realizes they can shift their focus to something positive and change their stars. Hopefully they can go on in life and become an A student instead of the one that struggles. Maybe they can become an exceptional, confident, building person and make a real difference in their impact that they have on society around them. But anyhow, on behalf of the rest of the Reach a Child staff that are here today and the staff of St. Mary's, we welcome your participation in our Reach a Child initiative into the health program, hospital emergency literacy program. And thank you for your time today. Glad to be here. Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you, Paul. As you can see, we have tremendous leadership. Also, to mention, Eric Gamble is here as well, and he is also basically our Director of Operations, and that leads me to lead all of you to our website. Please visit the Reach a Child website to gain further knowledge about our program, about our different initiatives, about the directors of each of these programs. Put a smile on children's faces. What a wonderful time to give, what a wonderful time for that. There's not a better time than the present to put a smile on a child's face in a time of crisis. Thank you all for being here. We will now open this for questions, and also invite all of you to walk with us down to the emergency room for a visit of the St. Mary's Emergency Room. Thank you very much.